Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Thursday, the 12th of June. A poll has Labour taking the lead from National, but still unable to form a government. Here's political editor Jason Walls.
A taxpayers' union-funded Courier poll shows Labour's up 1.5 points to almost 35%, while National's dropped a point, now sitting at 33.5%. Meanwhile, all the minor parties have lost support. ACT is down 0.5 point to 9, the Greens were down 1 percentage point to 8.2, and New Zealand First took a 1.3 percentage point hit to just over 6%. Te Pāti Māori, meanwhile, is down 0.5 point to 3.3.
The Council of Trade Unions has told the world about New Zealand's pay equity fight. Secretary Melissa Ansell-Bridges is in Switzerland at the International Labour Organisation conference. She's informed the 187 member states about the recent blow to pay equity claims. Ansell-Bridges says she's highlighted how the government's abandoned legislation seen as world-leading for balancing out inequities. She's told the conference the CTU won't rest until women's work is properly valued, with workers everywhere paid fairly regardless of gender. Labour's leader says the party will deliver its agriculture policies early next year. Chris Hipkins says they're reviewing a lot of previous policy while tracking new government announcements. He also says Labour won't scrap any sensible government work. Hipkins says they're taking a good look at whether agriculture should be in the emissions trading scheme.
There's a lot of active discussion around methane, whether methane should be treated differently to carbon. We're following the science there pretty closely, and we've had a lot of discussion with the farming community about that.
A coroner's report suggests the death of a 20-month boy 8 years ago in Manawatu was an accident. Lorenzo Miranda collapsed and died in Palmerston North a while after suffering a head injury in an unnoticed fall at childcare. Lachlan Rennie has more.
A WorkSafe investigation into the preschool says the toddler was sitting with others, including a teacher, at a small table, and a short time later was found crying and on his back. Staff comforted him but say nothing indicated an injury, and he kept playing later that afternoon. WorkSafe concluded that the daycare should have told parents about a potential fall, but it didn't commit any offences.
Australia's Deputy Prime Minister is confident AUKUS will go ahead. The US has announced a snap review of the Trilateral Security Pact with Australia and the UK to ensure it meets its America First agenda. Its conditions include Australia getting nuclear-powered submarines. Deputy Prime Minister Richard Marles told ABC News they're focused on seeing AUKUS through.
That's the way in which we get the capability. If we keep chopping and changing, we need to fundamentally understand that that is not a decision to change, that is a decision not to do it.
To sport, a New South Wales star 5'8" Mitch Moses has been ruled out of State of Origin 2 with a calf strain, being replaced by Jerome Luai for next Wednesday's clash with Queensland in Perth. Long-serving New Zealand netball coach Dame Nolene Taurua believes the standard of the ANZ Premiership is a step up on previous years, but she's urged the teams to be more consistent. The Indiana Pacers have beaten Oklahoma City Thunder 116-107 to lead basketball's best-of-7 NBA Finals Series 2-1. That is your latest news fix. We'll have another update for you tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.